Now, so taking a look at this Bastille day, and this video is going to look a little bit on the rough side, but yeah, what I've done for this one is just to take the switch out of the dock and then replace it into it at 720p. And yeah, if anyone's done this event at all, they'll know that this is horrifically bad performance. But yeah, like I'm trying to be a few different bits and pieces here. I'm also using the McLaren Senna because I really want to just land that car in the top of this. And yeah, it's what I recently finished off. So I've been really enjoying making use out of it in this special event, which was repeated a while ago. But yeah, it's kind of like a showcase really for cars like the Senna, and I've even seen stuff like the Evo inside the top, but it's this start here that's like kind of pushed. Just avoiding that tire rack because that is so detrimental to performance if you hit into the tires. But yeah, like I said, this track is an absolute showcase for handling. I want to say King, but yeah, that's definitely sort of where the Senna falls into play. But it's definitely one that's quite cool if you see the top kind of 1% brackets. It's really yeah, kind of a diverse range of cars that go across there. Like this Senna, it's yeah, it's a pretty extreme car, and I don't think there's many people who've got it as 6 stars, but you can see hopefully that like something that's got a top speed of 220 miles an hour yeah, is potentially a top 1%er in this event. Just need to really control the bank here and shockwave out just to max speed. Drift without hitting the wall on the inside. And yeah, like I love this race so much. Like the hill, I think it's easily one of the blue here. Ooh. Sorry, the hill, yeah, it's easily one of the best tracks in the game, I think, just in terms of the amount of complex corners on it. It's just a shame the performance of it's so bad. With the Senna here, I'm just going to go straight as possible along double ramps. So just it's kind of one of the benefits of this car that you can get to go underneath and along this yeah, route to the finish. You can see like the crazy drifting abilities of this car. 154.5. Yeah, that's like 0.1 or 2 of a second off of my other one, which was a top 1% time already. So like yeah, happy enough with that run. Also, there's building work going on outside. But yeah, if you see here at the start, there's like this tire racks. You have to pretty much drift around them to yeah, get any kind of a performance out of the start of this race. Because like yeah, I'm sure if anyone's raced this with a decent fast car at the start, you'll run immediately into yeah, the AI and just see that performance tank. I love the Senna so much for this track though. If you watch like just how you can kind of bounce it along that back wheel and then just yeah, stay in a drift state the entire race. Nearly, it's either a drift or a nitro state all race. Outside my place is apparently turning into a building site, but hey, top 200 place for now. And yeah, like I know that Senna isn't exactly a king other than in the handling department, but for me it's always been one of my favorite cars, and I really wanted to represent that one in the top 1%. But yeah, like this is definitely a track where you just want to get out your kind of best handling car kind of thing. Like the leaderboard is pretty class, just in terms of yeah, Nemesis, Chiron, Zenvo, grats to Not Your Kind, Tony's. It's cool as well how tight the times are in this. But yeah, you see like some crazy mix of cars and a lot of Chirons, but try a Nemesis Remix C2, Zenvo, Jesco. Like yeah, there's a crazy range of different cars up through the leaderboard in this. Now, and another jump cut. Yeah, I have to go and find out what's going on with building. Oh, that's annoying. But yeah, my apologies if there's noise in the background of this. But yeah, for this event, I definitely wanted to just represent with the Senna and push it into the top 1%. Because yeah, I got this to 6 stars recently in that burst of speed, and then tuned it up to the near max, 4,347. What's missing out of that is 3 handling epics here. And yeah, one of the nitro epics. And like, realistically, this thing is absolutely insane how good that is still. But yeah, this car's top speed though. It still stayed pretty low all the way up to the 6-star, obviously enough, because that's not what this thing excels in. But I just really love the Senna's like crazy acceleration, handling, and nitro stats. Those stats are already insane, especially with like how it can just kind of skid on its back wheels around corners and then nitro burst out of them. It's brilliant. But yeah, definitely, like I said, I wanted to represent with my Senna, and yeah, hopefully I have done so. In terms of the performance in this, I mentioned at the very start of the run just how I'm using the Switch in 720p for that run. And also, if you're playing docked, what you can also do is when the game goes into a race, pause the game and then take the Switch out of the dock for a second. Now, depending on your net connection, that might actually cost you a ticket and a fuel unit because you might DC. But if you then put the Switch back into the dock, Asphalt 9 Legends has a bit of a bug with it where when it goes back into the dock, it doesn't quite change back to the proper performance mode. So you'll notice that the graphics are kind of different. That's because they're still using the models from the handheld mode in docked. But that reduced graphics quality does give the Switch a small bit more kind of ability in terms of like trying to maintain some bit of a frame rate at the start of this race. But obviously it really degrades the image quality and output. But it's just a shame. This like event is pretty cool. Like it's just for some credits and stuff. But at the same time, it's like it's a shame to go with such a cool track and then unfortunately, yeah, completely just have that terrible performance hit at the start. So like if you crash into that container, especially that's got all the tires on it, it's on the left hand side as you pull through that first warehouse. If you hit into that and you send the tires around the place, like performance is gonna dip. So you really want to try and go like wide around that first corner. You'll know if you've hit it because you'll see tires everywhere and frame rate drop. And like of course the AI can run into it as well. But before they start to destroy the earth again outside my flat, there's a sub button up there. If these videos do help you, please give that one a click. And yeah, there's more videos from my channel here and here. SC18 Grand Prix on at the moment, and yeah, I managed to not qualify in round 1. I wonder if it's anything to do with drills going on constantly outside. I'll see if I can throw up a run for that, if I can yeah, get a minute and a half without some drilling noises. But yeah, good luck in that, and don't forget to do the qualification runs at least anyway, because otherwise you'll be paying tokens to get in there, and yeah, potentially missing out on a key for a pretty cool A-class car. But yeah, guys, good luck and drive safe.